Today, we and Appos, taking a closer look at You and I Are Polar Opposites Season 2 Episode 2. But before we dive into the latest episode, let and Appos briefly revisit Episode 1, because it beautifully re-established why this series feels so different from most modern romance anime. Season 2 didn't and Appos begin with dramatic confessions or unexpected love triangles. Instead, it returned to something much more realistic, the quiet awkwardness that comes after two people decide they want to understand each other. Episode 1 reminded us that Suzuki and Tani are complete opposites in almost every way. Suzuki is expressive, energetic, and often lets her emotions lead the way. Tani, on the other hand, is calm, thoughtful, and rarely says more than he needs to. At first glance, they seem like two people who should never be able to communicate. Yet somehow, their differences are exactly what bring them closer. One of the episode and Appos' greatest strengths was how naturally it portrayed everyday interactions. There were no world-ending conflicts or exaggerated misunderstandings. Instead, the tension came from ordinary situations that every teenager has experienced, wondering whether you said the wrong thing, overthinking a simple text message, or trying to understand what another person and Appos' silence really means. Season 2 also reminded us that romance isn't and Appos' simply about falling in love. It and Appos' about learning how to love someone whose way of expressing emotions is completely different from your own. That idea became the emotional foundation of Episode 1. Rather than trying to change each other, Suzuki and Tani slowly began accepting that understanding Dusan and Appos' always require agreement. Sometimes, it simply requires patience. By the end of the episode, their relationship and Appos' dramatically changed. But something even more important had happened. They had become slightly more comfortable showing their true selves. And in a story like You and I Are Polar Opposites, those tiny emotional steps matter far more than grand romantic gestures. With that gentle beginning behind us, Episode 2 continues exploring how two completely different hearts gradually learn to beat at the same rhythm.
Like that. Help us out. Let's jump into it.
But yeah, I like the tyrants from last week as well. The scene of with the grey haired girl.
You never know. Are they gonna buy?
Here at the gas station, they always sell on Christmas. Or convenience store, convenience store.
More. At least half of his face is covered.
Yeah, what is used to get a laugh?
Spectre 2.
Yeah, we did.
A chicken and a cake.
Overthinker.
Oh, your hair is naturally black or is it dyed?
こんな感じだったんだ。
Yeah, he is.
やばい。
Right?
Yo, the hose is after Tyra the whole
Are they
time?
making fun of
困る
him
な
or what?
ちょっと。
Oh, that?
Are
Is
they
it
trying
ugly
to
duckling syndrome?
やばい。否定しないとね。
What, Azuma?
Yeah.
かわいい。
あ、結構。
Was he a bigger?
That was him in middle school.
なんですかめっちゃ似てたね。
He's so stuck in his middle school mindset, I see it.
Grew out his hair.
He's scared of his
もう持ってない
girlfriend.
んじゃない
He's so scared of Azuma.
He's so relatable. This guy, like, so relatable.
あら、なんか
And then what happens?
Ah, this girl likes him.
いい感じだわ。
They start dating.
出た。
Does he look too lame?
Pero se anda refacha, ¿qué pasó?
What?
She's not impressed.
Confused too. Is he only cute in the school uniform?
でもさ、高校生ならこんなもんでは。
What was that reaction?
He's gonna pick a lame
おしゃれだ
order.
けで
Oh, it's so expensive.
You didn't say that loud.
Oh, she's
まずい。よくないよ。
That's not very well, is it?
やめろ思ってたのと違う一番何
Oh,
You just left.
he got hot, but his personality is still what it is.
服が中学生すぎたのはあるか。
I got a homie like that. You just gotta wait until he misses out, and then you get the girl later.
マジで犯罪当日違反にした方がいい違う
Street.
Desgraciada.
Is it that bad? It's not that bad.
手に
あ、
想像して勝手に
髪染めてる。
本当にやめてくれ
It's such a wild thing to judge.
そもそも俺に向けられていた感情はああいう風に相手の気持ちを気にするような憧れ方とは
It
違う
was like shallow
それよりちょっ
liking.
と下のやつだった
That's
こ
a
と
new low blow
それから未だに言葉の全部を真に受けて舞い上がっていた時の自分を思い出しては自分の繊細なさを思い出しては
Oh no.
思ったことがそのまま口から出てしまったし
Oh yeah, that moment, bro.
それらが全部バカにされて笑われていたり
What?
And then
いや
got worse.
変わった
Oh yeah,
ー、
you're
お
right.
結構、
自分のダサさを
おいいよ。
笑われることが仕方ない
今に至る。
Again, very relatable.
He lost his baby fat going into high school and got
That's
trouble.
just
Even
He
if
is
I
tall.
try it,
Yo, mad tall.
but I'm also am aware
Going
that
out with the
they're
wrong
probably not
kind
laughing
of
at you as
girl.
much as it maybe feels
Not-
like people are. As self-conscious you are,
ナチュラルに
Oh
It wasn't
man.
true
the
love.
more self-conscious you are, the more you think people are laughing at you, whereas again they might just be joking around with their friends.
So I
And as
stopped
I said, as an adult, I've kind of come to understand that.
確かに。
Yeah.
He's laughing with you, bro. It's
や
different.
ってると思う
Really good looking Katara right there. Again, it's extremely relatable.
The whole game's pulled up, bro.
Yamada is here.
Yeah, fam.
All the friends are
I remember I
stopping
went
by.
on a date with this girl once as well. Sorry to keep pausing, I'll stop pausing that slowly.
はいは
Hyra's less busy.
Nobody's making fun of you, bro.
いはいはい。
Yeah, he had bad quality.
Yeah,
He's like, yo, this is fire, actually.
he's wearing Santa colored PJs.
Sí, apenas.
Because costume is more
Kawaii.
high quality.
These are people who care about you. So
He's
it's
happy
different.
to have his friends now.
Even your boss is like,
Kawaii.
yeah.
Oh, and his boss is nice.
お酒失礼します
Te esperamos.
ね、一緒に
Yeah,
食
we're
べ
waiting
た
for
ら
you.
ケーキ。嬉しい。
Yeah.
He just came to hang out with
Yeah, they
you.
came to chill, bro. I don't know what to tell you,
嬉し
Tyron.
い
Work
ね。
with him.
おやつら
See, he did go through a little ugly duckling.
Pato-chan.
Ugly duckling.
絶対ここのさ、
Back then,
店
hope
で
didn't want you. Now you hot.
ケ
They
ー
all
キや
want
る
you.
の
But
持
you
って
don't
る
do
よ。
it.
Chicken.
やった。一緒に食べようよ。
He said they were throwing. That's, yep. That's like they're like,
He knows a lot.
Especially because they haven't been
Yeah, he's
great openings this season. Like, to be fair, the last couple of seasons haven't been that
Yeah,
many great
yeah.
openings.
They look like thugs. They do.
ここで食べるまあまあそう
すごい。
存在しないものの話をする
地べたケーキえぐいな。
He's saying friends don't
クリ
exist.
スマスに塾とか鈴木文句言わねえの
誰かんちなかったんか。
そうかよ
Nah, I am the bitch.
Next time people ask him for a reaction on Chris or something, say Tiny went to cram school.
そんじゃ佐藤と中尾とか水戸ちゃんとか古川とか関根とかその辺のメ
知り合い
ンバー
か。
そこまでは把握して
Yo, he knew everybody.
So many names.
ごちそうさま
食べきった。
They finished the whole cake.
鈴木さんこれ写真来てたみん
Artist
かわいい。
な友達
Did she actually
おーわかるわかる懐かしい
So many
今のさ
friends.
宝箱の化粧と髪型でわからん
やめろ
そんなまめに報告くんの割と
付き合ってるか
The
ら。
good girl, bro.
So
安心させたいんだろう
so
な
cute.
お前
That's
すぐ
bad.
疑ったり焼いたりしそうだし。
Why are you?
Okay, then maybe I'm a little strict.
男はみんなすぐ焼くって。
歯切れ悪いぞ。そんなんじゃなくて多分。
パパそう送りたいだけなんだよ。
共有することでより確実に記録しておこうとしてるんだと思う。
ちょっと違う。
What a serious reason.
そんないちいち深い意味とか考
そう
えな
楽しいこと谷君と
That's something of course you'd say.
そんな機械的じゃなくてもっと感情
I
を
agree with that.
雑に拾い上げるな。違うこと同時に言わないでよ。
I missed that last part.
Yeah, that's the truth.
いい友達かわいい。
ご無沙汰してます。
Oh, she's so The mom is so excited.
ねかっこいい。
相変わらず賑やか。
I don't think we've seen too much of this girl, have we?
いいよ。兄貴がちょっとずつ貸すとどこを誰に貸したかわからなくなるから読むなら一気に持って行ってくれってさ。
No, she's around.
Makes sense.
She's around.
誰かに開幕されたことあるのかな。
I don't know. Delved into this girl much at all, have we? Okay.
いいな。
別に多忙ってわけじゃないでしょ。
I wasn't wondering what's gonna be the short story.
今日どうしてんの？おやおや。
Oh, you
私
think
がそんな何でもかんでも何分のスケジュールを把
You
握
do. Say it.
I know you
Just
will.
She does know.
Proceed to say it.
I knew she's the kind of person that would.
Oh, so jealous.
みんな周りにあまりいないタイプだから楽しんでるんでしょ。
かわいいしね谷君。
楽しんでる谷君。私も見たかったの。
Honestly, the tone of this girl doesn't seem too dissimilar to Tyra.
披露してくれることでしょ。
But I kind of
think
meant this
so?
earlier, but I imagine maybe Tyra would get along amazingly with this girl that would be similar to him.
Nope.
You have to, yeah, you have to pull that straight out of him.
Yeah.
And she starts singing.
Fact, shawty.
芸人すぎるだろ。
喋ってんだとか言いながら鈴木。断るごとにポコポコ連絡を送ってそう。
Yes.
わかる。
Yes.
You know it.
お来たよ。
Hablando de...
Do messages.
似ちゃう。すごいね森本
Oh
君。
God. Oh God.
You don't know how to do it, bro.
Whoa.
Send pictures of
I
himself.
was about to say, but she should care too much about this, but fucking hell.
But he just sending videos of his friends. She don't care about that. I guess she does care.
かわいい。
Never mind, bro.
高校生じ
That's
ゃ
an
ん。
interesting video.
They're better people than us.
かわいい。
sonriendo al teléfono.
谷君かわいいよ。
Oh, I like that picture too.
いいな。
En lugar de
うまい。
I'm gonna skip
うまいぞ。
I don't know why that's funny, man. He's just funny.
I got a shot. I ain't trying to give you a job.
They're all so happy.
十分楽しんでる。
楽しくて共有したくなった。
そういうこ
This
と。
is fun. Makes me want to share
The
it.
person he loves.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
顔がやばい。
You're her trying to sneak a picture.
Yeah.
That's weird.
She looks so awkward.
Oh. Oh.
That's why
Yeah, she. You said lesbian. She's been working a while to get this man.
encarar.
So we haven't actually seen
That's
that.
how she set it up.
¿Para qué o qué?
you go, girl.
えかわいい。
Awkward face.
I hate those type of filters. To go
She was
on.
really
You know what
wanting to
the
get
worst
this
one is?
man.
You see it so much here in the UK for some reason. The one that has cute. It says cute, 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 cute. Sorry.
I go through that shit. I don't know what to do
So like,
sometimes. They send me stuff.
めっちゃ連絡してるね。
It has cute written all over the face.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
なんかめっちゃ
Yes, Tani-kun! This is a struggle! Holy
No se
shit!
entera.
I didn't realize how long she was working at getting him. I knew she liked him, but I just like she was like bothering him at the desk.
やりとりしてたんで。
Yo, she had his number, yo, blowing him
I still
up.
have problems with that. You sent me a picture of a cat. What am I supposed to
¿Te
say?
puedes compartir lo que está haciendo contigo?
What am I supposed to say?
Cute.
I don't think it's cute sometimes.
This what the fuck is it?
heart is moved. You just like had your heart was moved, so you sent it. But my heart is made of ice.
That's the thing, like, I'm really not a big fan of people like taking videos and recording like the whole like music event.
I'm not moved by it. That's my problem.
I kind
I
of
actually just don't care.
I feel like a lot of the time nowadays, unfortunately, people want to show off more than share what they love. But yeah.
Qué romántico.
Didn't think about his girl.
幸せじゃん。
Here's the answer. Her voice, man.
わからない例え
Article passed by
One of the best in the industry.
Honestly.
Oh, okay, nice.
みんなと一緒がいいんだよ。東も。
まあまあまあしょうがない
¿Nieve?
It's no way. Oh,
I was
pictures.
about to say.
Kawaii.
And sometimes, I mean, I remember
But they're thinking about each other.
a couple months ago, I think it was raining like a few
They just had to
minutes
save
away from
the.
mine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in my house it wasn't raining.
So much. They're everywhere.
Yeah?
すごい。ストレート。
But she's also a girl we haven't actually delved into that much.
She's always living her best life,
Oh
bro.
my.
Yeah.
全部食っちゃった。
Oh, okay. Back to the discussion.
考えすぎだろ
We're still there.
Yeah, yeah,
We're
yeah.
still there.
For the birthday.
本人の言う通り、この山田という男は基本発言に深いのはなく、いい対応、
That's nice of you to say.
No overthinking.
Actúa y luego piensa.
Good
for him.
That.
Like,
He's a true man.
メリークリスマス。
In a great, good way.
Oh.
Again, like, as a more Tyra like person, I wish I could be more simple.
La cabra.
お前会話に参加してないふりして地味に話聞い
Yeah,
てる
always. Always
しかも
the
今
quiet
普
type.
通に好き
あら。
I am.
よかったね。
そういや連絡先聞いたの夏休み前じゃなかったっけ
Damn, we're at Christmas?
確かに。
こんな感じの割に
Se anda lento.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like 5
He's
months
taking
then,
it
bro.
slow and steady. Time just flew by.
言っとくけど別にせかしてるわけじゃねえからな
No, I think the approach is working well, honestly, and it suits.
Yo, he's just moving. He's not overthinking. He's not even plotting.
Is he gonna rush now?
も
Now
う
that
4
he
ヶ月
You don't
だ。
realize how long it's
え、かわ
been.
いい。
急に返信が待っち
Oh
ゃ
my
う。
god.
God, no, girl.
Echo run hers again.
Oh, he was driving even worse.
Driving simply as well.
Now they're both
かわいい
worried.
ね、バイク。
Hey, it's
Check
going.
out.
super well.
国論限りずっとこのまま
Oh,
もうね。
Yeah.
当たり前の
you have to confess.
Llamada pensándolo.
Wait, what does he want to say to her that he likes?
Serio.
Yeah.
This stuff is obvious right
You
now.
rarely
I don't
see
know.
him thinking so much.
死にそう、この子。
Yeah, I think this is his first time overthinking.
Yamada.
Oh, I guess not obviously he's in love with her. I mean, that part.
He's so worried he can't sleep.
This man think he's
こんだけ長い
sucking it. He has an Itadori fit on.
Yeah.
Samurai also is extra.
You know, he did say he has experienced a lot of shawties, but he never confessed to one his
メッ
interest.
セージ取り消してる。
This one is dip special.
Oh,
Es capaz de traerse ahora mismo.
hello.
Oh, it's fine.
Why is she
Coy.
sweating and stressed
Gabriela, you
out?
look so
She is
cute
cute
today.
though.
Oh, and I
Es capaz. Más arregladito.
なんで逃げる
Ridiculous.
何これ。
openly. What
周り
is
からしたら何やこれってなってる。
Nah, brother. They saw,
Hey,
they saw
yo.
my eyes like change. I was like, wait, what does this sound like? Keep going, girl.
She's so
It's
cute.
so cute, aren't they?
You know already?
気をつけて変に宿題とか当日使わずに普通にもっといい感じのとこ誘えばよかった
Eso lo va a pegar ahí.
Now he's overthinking because those overthinking fools got to him.
Yeah, they did, bro. They really did.
He was fine.
喋ったりするならフリースタ
I'm glad they made him overthink so he knows he should confess, but now he's doing too much.
Yeah.
One overthinker at a time.
学習術の方が集中できるから結構使ってる。
Still don't know why Shield's being weird.
山田君は家で勉強集中できる人。
Study, Yamada?
しない人
Solo tiene que decir un estudio.
Yeah, I bet.
一人きりより誰かの目が欲しいんだよな。
Sí, estoy con él mucho mejor, weón.
Yeah, I said this before. I
あ
never
Me
studied
too.
with him.
That's why I didn't like
time.
studying. I actually just never knew that until listening to him.
I used to do homework every now and then, but even when I used to homework, the teachers would just realise that I wouldn't do it.
Oh, that's a pretext. He's just saying it.
So yeah,
Qué galán.
it's one of those things where if I learned it initially and I knew it, I'd learn it straight away from class.
Oh, yeah,
Today's the day.
no need
Yeah,
to study.
today's the day.
If I didn't,
English
I'd probably never understand it.
結構どころか毎日来てるよな。
What?
曲見たらやってるページすごい強くね。
She's way ahead.
未来行ってる
Hardworking girly.
あ
Oh.
She's studious.
あはい
And she came here anyway so she can hang out with you.
Too exemplary.
He came here out of pretext. She already did it.
She's also here with
終
pretext.
わってないじゃ
But
ん。
you have to do your homework too.
ねえ、そうだよ。
書いて
I do wonder if I
yeah,
got just for him to
Come on,
study
stop
though.
slacking.
手伝ってもらおう
Good on you, girl.
Oh my god.
Good on you, girl.
I feel like that's one of the boldest things that she said. Yeah. That was like,
Oh, bro, you
I got perfect. I got perfect hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, whole
でも
people.
言ったっていい、
not
別に。
romantic enough. Maybe on your way
Yeah.
home.
Let's do it.
思い出に
Or
な
when
る
you're
よ。
walking home, you can ask her.
Just grab her
Let me
hand.
do it.
かわいい。
She is looking very cute, man.
お腹に切った。
Oh.
She does look different. I even thought she looked more mature if I put my finger on it.
I just thought it's because she had the hairpin and it was moving out her face.
No, it's cute.
とてもいい
Yeah.
How are you? That's
Tell
all
her.
the things
They're both cute. They're both really cute. I love
言っ
them.
ちゃ
Why is this
Because
talking
you can't tell her she's cute. You gotta say not at all.
so
But you
cute?
could say she's cute.
ああそれでね
I would never back that
Working
bank.
hard.
Yeah. And he thought of it. He thought of it.
No, que va.
And overthought his way out of it. Nah. Yo, he looks fried. Oh, my
A lot of
God.
internal
And
thinking.
he's thinking.
私が考
See, that's the thing you get hung up on. Hung up on doing like in the perfect way.
Bonus.
You end up like, oh, Matt, yes, yeah, I've been there. Like, you want to have the perfect setting.
かわいいけど、ポテポ
When I
テ
look
言っ
back,
てた
there
から、
was
サイズが。
there's a girl I liked then. I probably should have just said, but I was always waiting for like a perfect opportunity, and I never ended up coming about. So you end up missing out on opportunities and stuff by.
That's why I heard that. Someone like Frieza.
What happened here?
Bueno, va mejorando.
Episode 2 is perhaps one of the most emotionally subtle episodes in the series so far. Instead of creating conflict through dramatic misunderstandings, it explores something much more relatable. How do you build a relationship when both people express love in completely different ways? That question quietly shapes every conversation throughout the episode. Silence speaks just as loudly as words. One of the episode and Appo's strongest qualities is its understanding that communication isn't and Appo's limited to dialogue. Suzuki often fills awkward moments by talking. She worries that silence means something is wrong. Tani, however, experiences silence very differently. For him, silence isn't and Appo's uncomfortable. It and Appo's peaceful. Episode 2 never suggests that either perspective is correct. Instead, it encourages both characters and the audience to appreciate that people communicate differently. Learning another person and Appo's emotional language may be one of the deepest forms of love. Small moments become the biggest turning points. Unlike many romance anime that rely on dramatic confessions, episode 2 focuses on tiny interactions. A brief glance. Walking home together. Sharing an awkward laugh. Remembering something the other person casually mentioned. None of these moments seem extraordinary on their own. But together, they gradually build trust. The anime quietly reminds us that lasting relationships are rarely defined by one unforgettable day. They and Appo's, rebuilt through hundreds of ordinary moments that slowly become precious memories. Suzuki is learning to slow down. Another fascinating development is Suzuki and Appo's emotional growth. Earlier, she often assumed she needed immediate answers. If Tani stayed quiet, she worried. If he hesitated, she overthought everything. Episode 2 shows her becoming more patient. Instead of demanding certainty, she begins allowing emotions to develop naturally. That and Appo's significant, because love is and Appo's always about finding quick reassurance. Sometimes it and Appo's trusting someone enough to give them time. Suzuki and Appo's growth is and Appo's dramatic. It and Appo's gentle. And because of that, it feels incredibly authentic. Tani expresses more than he realizes. Meanwhile, Tani continues proving that actions often reveal emotions more honestly than words. He and Appo's still reserved. Still careful. Still someone who struggles to express complicated feelings directly. Yet episode 2 demonstrates that he constantly pays attention to Suzuki. He notices her expressions. He remembers small details. He quietly adjusts his behavior to make her feel comfortable. Those actions say far more than any romantic speech could. The anime beautifully suggests that affection doesn't and Appo's always sound like and quote, I love you and quote. Sometimes, it looks like remembering someone and Appo's favorite drink. Waiting for them after school. Or simply being present when they need company. The hidden theme, love is translation. If I had to summarize episode 2 in one sentence, it would be. And quote, a relationship is and Appo's about finding someone exactly like you, it and Appo's about learning to translate each other and Appo's hearts. And quote. Suzuki and Tani Don and Appo's suddenly become similar people. They remain complete opposites. What changes is their willingness to understand perspectives different from their own. That makes their relationship feel refreshingly mature. Supporting characters continue to enrich the story. Another reason episode 2 works so well is the supporting cast. Friends provide humor. Different couples offer contrasting perspectives. Some relationships move quickly. Others struggle with hesitation. These parallel stories reinforce the idea that there isn't and Appo's one correct way to experience love. Every relationship develops at its own pace. And that and Appo's perfectly okay. Realism is the anime and Appo's greatest strength. What impressed me most is that episode 2 refuses to create unnecessary drama. No unbelievable misunderstandings. No exaggerated jealousy. No forced conflict. Instead, the emotional tension comes from something far more realistic. Two kind people trying their best to understand each other. That simplicity gives the series a quiet emotional power rarely found in school romance anime. Predictions for Episode 3. Prediction 1: a misunderstanding will lead to greater understanding. Rather than creating distance, a small misunderstanding may become an opportunity for Suzuki and Tani to communicate more honestly than ever before. Prediction 2: Tani will become more emotionally open. While he and Appos unlikely to change overnight, episode the 3rd of May show Tani taking the initiative for the first time, surprising both Suzuki and himself. Prediction 3: a supporting character will influence their relationship. Friends may unintentionally encourage both protagonists to see each other from a completely new perspective, helping them recognize feelings they and Appos struggled to express. Prediction 4: the theme of opposites will deepen. My biggest prediction is that episode 3 will demonstrate that being different isn't and Appos an obstacle. It and Appos actually the reason Suzuki and Tani continue helping each other grow. Their relationship isn't and Appos successful because they and Appos compatible. It and Appos successful because they and Appos willing to appreciate the differences that make each other unique. Final thoughts. You and I Are Polar Opposites Season 2 Episode 2 is another beautiful example of how powerful quiet storytelling can be. Instead of relying on dramatic twists, the episode celebrates patience, empathy, and emotional honesty. It understands that the strongest relationships are and Appos built through spectacular confessions, but through countless small acts of kindness that slowly create trust. If episode 1 reminded us why Suzuki and Tani were drawn to each other despite their differences, episode 2 shows us why those differences are becoming the foundation of something truly meaningful. And if episode 3 continues exploring love with this same level of sincerity and emotional nuance, the series has the potential to become one of the most heartfelt romance anime of the season, not because it tells the biggest love story, but because it tells one of the most believable.